Greetings, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Kevin Dufresne. Now, I want to begin by letting you know that I am coming from a spiritual space, not a religious space. And spiritual texts and paths are in connection with paths and texts that may seem somewhat religious. So I want to start by thanking you for being here and sharing a verse with you. In Romans 12, chapters 3 through 8, so reads, "For by the grace given me, I say to every one of you, do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with sober judgment in accordance with the faith God has distributed to each of you. For just as each of us has one body with many members, and these members do not all have the same function, so in Christ we, though many, form one body, and each member belongs to all the others. We have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. If your gift is prophesying, then prophesy in accordance with your faith. If it is serving, then serve. If it is teaching, then teach. If it is giving, then give generously. If it is to lead, do it diligently. If it is to show mercy, do it cheerfully." Again, thank you for tuning in. And of course, I'm here to stand in and with and by my faith. I'm going to thank God as well. I am glad you're here. Thanks for being near. I am glad you're here. Thanks for having no fear. You can be anywhere. You choose to be with me now. I'm grateful that you're around. Wind beneath my wings, balance steadying me on the ground. I hope I lift you up. I hope I make you proud. I know you love me regardless, but I hope you love my sound. I hope my love is worthy, though I don't even wear a thornless crown. God, you are my healer. God, you're my redeemer. I never feel alone. God, you're my sanctuary. I never feel weary. Thank God for your love and making me your own. Hallelujah. There's never a time I don't feel like I don't belong, because I know I belong with God. I am glad you're here. Thanks for being near. I am glad you're here. Thanks for having no fear. The darker the nights, the brighter satellites and stars. The brighter the mornings, more of a chance to see more nature far. I Hallelujah. I'm here because I'm embracing my life from analyzing parameters of my life to build and grow the life I want for myself. Building and growing one's life involves embracing one's story, one's actual life. And if it seems like no one else in the world wants to hear your actual life story, remember, I do. Yeah. I want to hear your story. I want to hear your truth. Born into this world, shockingly green like Blanca, Shinra Kusakabe, rescued by the fire force, my mom evangelizing, putting God in the family first, setting basic tenets, go to school, go to church, putting good work. I never had a father to say not having a father hurts. When I lost my oldest brother, I learned losing someone you love can feel the worst. A friend you can talk to with no one judging, mutual respect, no throat cutting, no usury, keeping it 100, honesty, maybe some tough loving. I wanna hear your story, I wanna hear your truth, I wanna hear about how you feel doing what you do. I wanna hear about your come up, I wanna hear about your crew. I wanna hear how all your progress can help youngins choose to pursue. If I'm trying to live, I'm trying to thrive. I'm not here to die, I'm not just here to survive. Beyond and within laws, I'm a being, my rights can't be denied. I'm not only speaking truth to power, I'm speaking through my action towards successes. It's one thing to use one's gifts, it's another thing to just know one's blessed. Everyone may know something, but what's knowledge worth if not put to a test? It's good to measure progress, proving action's a great way to confess. One wants to live life best. I wanna hear your story, I wanna hear your truth, I wanna hear about how you feel doing what you do. I wanna hear about your come up, I wanna hear about your crew. I wanna hear how all your progress will help youngins choose to pursue. If a leader of a family tries to kill kids, go with the cool, I'm Super Saiyan. Vincent Valentine out the coffin, seeking my Lucretia. Edgar with the lock, trying to save terror. Yes, I'm a believer, I'm not building to be a pallbearer. In younger years, some have come from my life multiple times. The young Kevin understanding Antoine, trying to play with Fisher Price. When I meet the love of my life, she needs to understand why I enjoy exploring fissures between her thighs with my tongue, fingers, and eyes. One reason I only want one child. Overpopulation's not the issue. Systems of human use, human figures need to improve. Bigger pictures, excellent Karens, a necessary quality in society's tinctures. I'm not talking mixology either. I wanna hear your story, I wanna hear your truth, I wanna hear about how you feel doing what you do. I wanna hear about your come up, I wanna hear about your crew. I wanna hear how all your progress will help youngins choose to pursue. See, as a child, one only has so much control, especially depending on one's maturity, responses to nurturing, and cultural surroundings. As an adult, one is hopefully able to create, develop, and own one's story, one's life. You have to break into tendencies in life you want to live with. Break old tendencies with new tendencies. Break old habits with new habits. Your tendencies will become your frequencies. That's when you may find yourself on your path to becoming a real one.
prove, real ones know, real ones learn, real ones grow. My credit score's higher, my debt's lower, my pay is better, spirits on God, mind sober, physique strong, carrying different weights on my shoulders, heart open for a great life. I don't have an addiction to pain, I have an affinity for business and pleasure. I only live for positive gain, I veer toward creating successes, not a thing lesser. When I do freshest, I grow better. I'm a great balance between a lover and fighter. I work smarter and harder, I'm going further and farther. I always set myself in better positions for better growth. I stay close to that which helps me, so I'm fine with moving on and letting go. I only make time to grow. Real ones move, real ones go, real ones do, real ones show, real ones prove, real ones know, real ones learn, real ones grow, real ones move, real ones go, real ones do, real ones show, real ones prove, real ones know, real ones learn, real ones grow. I lower my expenses to spend less. I use money to better invest. I'd rather save my money than be moneyless. I don't believe in FOMO, I believe in more growth. I believe in exploring between coasts. I believe in the ways I may move in my life. I spend a fair amount of time thinking to ensure I do right. I love good to great stories. I love good to great movies. I love writing, I love creating. I love great conversations, I love great sex. I love the food I eat, I love rhyming on a good beat. I love making lots of money, I love living comfortably. I love having good to great people around me. I love my life. I love improving life. I love working out. I love how I move about. I love positivity. I love positive energy. I love creativity. I love having the choice to make positive growth. I love how I discern to only keep the good in front of me. Real ones move, real ones go, real ones do, real ones show, real ones prove, real ones know, real ones learn, real ones grow, real ones move, real ones go, real ones do, real ones show, real ones prove, real ones know, real ones learn, real ones grow.
Hey, you're on a path to becoming a real one right now. I'm gonna set you up to be on a path to becoming a real one right now. An address to a love between a man and woman, from human to digital. As a single man, I like to meet women personally, yet busy as a status seems to be a commonality. So I veer towards swiping Tinder profiles commonly, between adhering to my goals, wondering if pothead is really a personality. One woman seemingly ends our decent chat because I don't have a pass to Disney. Sometimes, along the way to a very, very rare matching, a chat doesn't go beyond, "Hi, name of lady." Eventually, I have to return to work in, of, and around my life naturally. Ironically, beyond the internet, I experience so in actuality. I remember having way longer conversations with girls on landline phones before internet with faster speeds. What's really changing between humanity, technology, and connectivity? Alas, I have goals. I'm sure another might too. Isn't it better to have successes? Then maybe love will come after I continue finishing all I do. What's done is done. I continue on. Plus, you ever hear of talking of love from an automaton? For an automaton, what is love? What is life? What else does an automaton deserve than a Stepford wife? Good woman,
I wanna see you focus. Good woman, I wanna see you work. Good woman, I want you successful. Good woman, I wanna see you come first. You've come from ways, you're here now. You make the most of your days, your efforts are your bow. Good woman, I wanna see you focus. Good woman, I wanna see you work. You're no stranger to change. You mean your giggles and laughs out loud. You're no stranger to pain. Still you find joy in life like a good child. Good woman, I wanna see you focus. Good woman, I wanna see you work. Good woman, I want you successful. Good woman, I wanna see you come first.
Okay. So now we're going to get into an activity here, very important activity, actually. And you're going to need a writing utensil and something to write on. A laptop works as long as you can write this down, what you're going to need. So first, I'm going to share the rules. The first rule is don't show anybody what you're writing. That's the first rule. Don't show anybody what you're writing. Rule number 2 is be completely honest. If you're the only person that can see what you're writing and you feel hesitant to write honestly to yourself, also write what you think is preventing you from being completely honest with yourself. Again, rule number 2, be completely honest. If you're the only person that can see what you're writing and you feel hesitant to write honestly to yourself, also write what you think is preventing you from being completely honest with yourself. Now to the instructions. Number 1, write what's on your mind now. So that's number 1. Write what's on your mind now. Instruction number 2, write the first few ideas in your mind from the morning, the first few things you think of upon waking. Again, instruction number 2, write the first few ideas in your mind from the morning, the first few things you think of upon waking. So you're gonna have 5 minutes, a full 5 minutes, to really get into the activities. Again, don't show anybody what you're writing. Be completely honest. You're the only person that can see what you're writing and you feel hesitant to write honestly to yourself, also write what you think is preventing you from being completely honest with yourself. Write what's on your mind now, and write the first few ideas in your mind from the morning, the first few things you think of upon waking. So you have about 5 minutes here. You're on the sand timer from my perspective, and I'll be silent. All right. Growing up, two uncles on my mother's side that I never hear groan or moan when having to deal with their children or spouse, respectively, have a response varying in tone if their wives or children, respectively, generally, come along at a pace of 100 miles per minute. My one uncle raises his palms by his chest like he's seemingly catching a whole world of situations trying to overwhelm him, bracing, then re-engaging after a few steps back. Take it easy, okay? What's going on? My other uncle always looks with a stern face listening. His demeanor is always calm, though in a why are you running up on me like that kind of way. If 100 miles per minute pace begins, he seems to frown a little if the situation isn't blatantly, immediately funny. Though don't expect him not to laugh or smirk at any point, especially if a situation is not as dire as one might feel or think it is, before he says with a shoulder shrug, take it easy, okay?
May you please let your jaw relax. May you please let your shoulders sag. May you please release your throat. May you please calm your forehead even if you need your eyes closed. May you please be in the moment. May you please let go of your inhibitions. May you please accept comfort in your current situation. May you please embrace good instead of negation. When I think of you, I wonder how I can help your calm. When I think of you, I wonder how I can help you get along. You're not lazy, you need rest. Recovery, let me treat you best. Hard, smart worker, you don't deserve a thing less. Let's start with butterflies loosening hips. Lay on your back or your front first. Let me start with your fingers. Pulling on your pinky ring, middle index and thumb. Before I press into your palms, knuckling all around your forearms. Squeezing your biceps and triceps to the bone. Ankling my elbow into your shoulder zone. Heat in the back of your head and neck with a warm stone. May you please let your jaw relax. May you please let your shoulders sag. May you please release your throat. May you please calm your forehead even if you need your eyes closed. May you please be in the moment. May you please let go of your inhibitions. May you please accept comfort in your current situation. May you please embrace good instead of negation. Cinnamon, eucalyptus, vanilla aromas fill the air. Let me massage your back, pressuring my chin on your muscles to your glutes from the back of your head hairs. Let me use my fists to tenderize your legs. Let me know I can be more courteous after I finish digging into your plantar surface. Take a deep breath, sigh. Let me know if you need me to go over any more parts. Let me know I don't mind a few restarts. Let me check your pulse, put my ear to your heart. Listen to you speak your mind as you lay with cucumbers over your eyes. We can sit in silence, sounds of nature music. Let's agree on the vibes. May you please let your jaw relax. May you please let your shoulders sag. May you please release your throat. May you please calm your forehead even if you need your eyes closed. May you please be in the moment. May you please let go of your inhibitions. May you please accept comfort in your current situation. May you please embrace good instead of negation. May you please let your jaw relax. May you please let your shoulders sag. May you please release your throat. May you please calm your forehead even if you need your eyes closed. May you please be in the moment. May you please let go of your inhibitions. May you please accept comfort in your current situation. May you please embrace good instead of negation.
So the difference between responses to my uncles from an adult and child perspective, very interesting, because as a child, if a person says take it easy, we just look at the uncle and you kind of tilt our head like, okay, well, I got to take it easy. I don't know really what he means, by saying take it easy, but I know for some reason he wants me to pause. He wants me to think about what he's saying, or at least think about what I'm saying. It's some type of a process going on there that's taking a person back for a moment. You get a little older, depending on the response from the uncle, it's gonna cause a response from the child. It's like, okay, well, if the uncle always fulfills the word, always completes the task, always listens and helps the situation, then taking it easy is a lot simpler. Now, if a situation comes up that the uncle tends to not like doing, then the response is going to be like, no, you always do this. Now, adults approach this a little bit differently because my aunts will take that step back for a moment and respond very quickly but appropriately. If the situation seems to call for a little bit of laughter after the take back, after thinking a little bit like, okay, you know, you're right, I need to take it easy. And the laughter ensues and everyone takes it easy. Now, if it's a situation that calls for a little bit more attention and everyone's right on the right path, my aunt's gonna pretty much look at my uncle and be like, take it easy. No, let me tell you why I'm not gonna take it easy. Let me give you the reason why. And the reality is, whenever a person is in life, it's important to take a step back. It's important to really assess the situation in front of the person. See, the reality is someone you know, or someone you don't know's life is on fire. And the fire is painful. Before I continue, let's have a minute of silence for the good people in the world suffering from natural/non-natural disasters. Thank you. Watch the fires that you see. There's no promise they'll keep you warm. When it comes up, you don't wanna find yourself facing a mental swarm. Watch the fires that you see. There's no promise they'll keep you warm. When it comes up, you don't wanna find yourself facing a mental swarm. Watch the presence that you light. Might not lead you to a good night. Might not lead you to a good sight. Might put you in a dangerous fight. Don't forget, fire can burn as much as it warms. Always remember why you're living in a way may affect how you learn. Working in patience is a virtue. Don't rush out of your proper way. Opportunity may be waiting for you next to accept your turn. Watch the fires that you see. There's no promise they'll keep you warm. When it comes up, you don't wanna find yourself facing a mental swarm.
someone new. Make sure you take time to listen. You never know what someone might try to make of you. Make sure you answer with words less than you question. You never know when someone will do good or evil. You never know when someone will tell you the truth or deceive you. You never know if someone will stay or if someone will leave you. Remember from day one, what someone says is said, what someone does is done. Watch the fires that you see. There's no promise they'll keep you warm. When it comes up, you don't want to find yourself facing a mental swarm. Watch the presents that you light. Might not lead you to a good night. Might not lead you to a good sight. Might put you in a dangerous fight. Watch the fires that you see. There's no promise they'll keep you warm. When it comes up, you don't want to find yourself facing a mental swarm. Watch the presents that you light. Might not lead you to a good night. Might not lead you to a good sight. Might put you in a dangerous fight.
Stop trying to tame a fire that's burning you, especially if you're not responsible for the fire. What happens when you walk out of a fire that's burning you? The fire might keep burning. You might need to stop, drop, and roll. You might need to go to burn therapy. Don't misuse this information to claim burn therapy means a marijuana session or other kind of smoke therapy session. I know certain forms of medical cannabis can be beneficial. Confer with a medical professional about using a form of cannabis as a therapeutic method. Do not misunderstand me. You might need to go to burn therapy means you might need to go through healing processes. While engaging a good healing process, you have to believe you can heal. You deserve to heal, and you are going to heal. You don't need to sit with festering wounds, so don't sit with them. Acknowledge them, then get help. Acknowledge them while you're getting help. And acknowledge the parameters you're currently living with after you get help. I'm not trying to hold your hand while you're burning. You need to stop, drop, and roll. Sometimes healing processes can seem overwhelming because a person goes from being on fire to drowning. Healing can be overwhelming if one doesn't enter healing processes properly. Even if you have a friend or community like a fire extinguisher, you still need to go to burn therapy. If that friend or community is not able to provide you with professional burn therapy. Stop glamorizing your pain, your fire, especially if it's hurting you and bringing you nowhere closer to healing. Some people are like the Fantastic Four member that can burst into flames when a particular situation arises, except the flames are hurting them. Good paths of healing may help you learn to progress beyond your traumas. I'm not telling you it's okay not to be okay. I'm telling you it's okay to figure out how to get better, how to begin healing toward living the best version of your life. I'm not here to watch you burn. I'm telling you, someone you know, or someone you or I don't know, to stop, drop, and roll. When you begin to take your initial steps toward healing, then you begin to own your own story. own your own life. Pay close attention to the good paths of healing. Listen well to that which is helping you better help yourself.
No one knows your Calvary, though you're not alone. You need to be. You're not living selfishly when your growth requires you having space on your own. No one knows your Calvary, though you're not alone. You need to be. You're not living selfishly when your growth requires you having space on your own. No one knows your Calvary, though you're not alone. You need to be. I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to recover a while. Drink tea, I don't wanna cramp my style. I need to close my eyes. I need to see the art of the dark on the other side. I'm going to wake up more alive. No one knows your Calvary, though you're not alone. You need to be. You're not living selfishly when your growth requires you having space on your own. No one knows your Calvary, though you're not alone. You need to be. You're not living selfishly when your growth requires you having space on your own. I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to recover a while. Drink tea, I don't want to cramp my style. I need to close my eyes. I need to see the art of the dark on the other side. I'm going to wake up more alive.
Don't think you know a family member. Don't think you know a friend. Don't think you know a stranger. Don't expect or think any of those types of people I mentioned know you. You might be on fire and the person next to you is butane. You might be on fire and the person next to you is fire paste. You need to stop, drop, and roll away from that person. There are some individuals next to other individuals that might be burning, that might sprinkle a little water on another burning person, and that burning person feels like it's okay. You don't know why that person's sprinkling on you. That person might be doing it to help you or harm you. That person might not even know they're burning. You might not even know that person is burning. You both might need to stop, drop, and roll. Stop thinking your now in a burning, painful state is your forever. You have to redirect your actions and thinkings toward healing, toward better states of being. You have to will yourself to want to know better about your situations, about your potential, about how much of your potential you may fulfill, whether that's a part of a short-term goal, a long-term goal. Fulfill that potential, find a way to take that step, which is a process of healing, which is a process of living a better version of your life. There are words going around about a lying flat movement in America. If you're a part of the movement, while you're laying down, roll over a few times. When you stand up, you might not be on or in a fire anymore. Don't just lay down to burn. If you're laying down, not burning, not doing a thing, when you stand up, don't complain. Find a good cause to help. You have to be able to engage yourself in your life. We're going to continue on with our activities here. I'm going to go through activities 3, 4, and 5 here. And I'm going to remind you about number 1 and 2. So rule number 1, don't show anybody what you're writing. Rule number 2, be completely honest. If you're the only person that can see what you're writing and you feel hesitant to write honestly to yourself, also write what you think is preventing you from being completely honest with yourself. Again, don't show anybody what you're writing. 2, be completely honest. If you're the only person that can see what you're writing and you feel hesitant to write honestly to yourself, also write what you think is preventing you from being completely honest with yourself. So the first activity, write what's on your mind now. The second activity, write the first few ideas in your mind from the morning, the first few things you think of upon waking. Number 3, write the last time you remember taking a spa day, a personal spa day. Take time now to look at your calendar to set a future spa day if you don't already have one set. Again, number 3, write the last time you remember taking a spa day, a personal spa day. Take time now to look at your calendar to set a future spa day if you don't already have one set. Number 4, write down 5 personal habits or situations that might be burning you or causing you to burn another. Write down 5 personal habits or situations that might be burning you or causing you to burn another. Number 5, write down 3 solutions for each personal habit or situation. And number 5, write down 3 solutions for each personal habit or situation. And I want you to understand what's happening here. This is the ponder sheet. This sheet here is for whenever a person is waking, to put the mind in a space of acknowledgement for what a person's life needs. So that's the ponder sheet. Thank you for tuning in. I am glad to be able to share this. I can only be me. I pick up a book to research and read. I can only be me, creating in my mind on paper and screen on scene. Too freshest, I move stressless, I move toward my positive goals. My life's precious, I have fun, I do measure. I like a reasonable balance between business and leisure. Growing up as an adult child, walking in the rain with my mom to my mom's job. In water ankle foot high, all worth it to see Miss Llewellyn smiling. Everyone meeting my mom's inches with far more than a mile. Student of life, wearing however my parent wants to dress me style. Watching family play Nintendo consoles to enjoy time. Observing and partaking before hiding with a book of mine. Reading for more than a pizza prize. Learning from Bible usage how some grow wise. I decide to further my reading habits to continue growing my mind. I'm constantly improving how I design. I can only be me. I pick up a book to research and read. I can only be me, creating in my mind on paper and screen on scene. Do freshest, I move stressless, I move toward my positive goals. My life's precious, I have fun, I do measure. I like a reasonable balance between business and leisure. I move weights, I release pressures, I manage my tensions, working through flexes. I choose to continue to expand using stretchers. Semicolon, I work out, I don't choose to live with stresses. I drink plant-based protein shakes. I like wheat flour and vegan protein in my cakes. I like good, smart, healthy women in athleisure. As much as in business or dressy, it's not just clothes that makes a woman sexy. A good book and a good woman are to life as to the seas are coral. I'm sensitive to art and women. I can somewhat relate to Paul Moral. I'm fit to live in Valhalla. I'm in touch with my feminine side, akin to alfalfa. I'm going to give to and receive my life partner in ways I'm sure my mama will be proud of. I can only be me. I pick up a book to research and read. I can only be me, creating in my mind on paper and screen on scene. Do freshest, I move stressless, I move toward my positive goals. My life's precious, I have fun, I do measure. I like a reasonable balance between business and leisure. Thank you. And I just want you to know that everyone has someone. Everybody has a body to love sometimes. Everybody has a body to care for. Everybody has a body. Everybody has a body. Everybody has a body to love. Onward and Upward, Kevin Dufresne.